there's a way to think about capital, there's a way to think about early stage. A lot of investors think that all early stage looks alike, but actually, when a founder is just beginning to find the product market fit, it's sometimes hard for them to really know and understand all the dynamics, all the problems that they are going to encounter. And an early stage VC who has really seen that journey can help. But now, as we all know, all VCs have very lean teams. So it's not really possible to have every possible expertise, within the team. And it's okay not to have every possible expertise, because early stage is a lot about discovery. It's about having seen that journey multiple times in a very short span of time. But the other thing that we really bring to our table, which I must admit that a lot of other VCs don't bring to the table, is the quality of our LPs. Typically, I don't like to talk about or name our LPs because I think it's important to protect their privacy and their sort of sense of, how they are deploying their capital. But what I do want to bring forward in this video is that our LPs have built businesses, have built their brands. They know how India works. They know what the Indian consumer, both on the enterprise side as well as on the retail side, how do they think? What are the dynamics in India? What are the problem sets in India? And I think that, and my LPs are available to our portfolio founders, which is a pretty rare thing, because to get that kind of expertise, that kind of knowledge, that kind of wisdom all under one roof is pretty hard to find. And I really think that, when we bring a mix of those two things, and we are not intrusive with our founders, we want founders, our portfolio founders, to really come to us, talk to us as and when they need it. So it's not prescriptive, but rather we wait for founders to address issues themselves if that's how they want to run their businesses. And really every founder does want to try and do the trial and error themselves. That's why they started up. They don't want a new boss. They don't want somebody telling them do it this way, because there isn't really only one way to build a business. There are many different ways to build a business. There's many different categories which require a different approach. So you really can't have one size fits all kind of advice. And I think a lot of VCs make the mistake of having these so-called experts who come from one domain, and they may have seen a market which is actually now 30 years behind, because a startup founder is looking into the future. The past should help you and maybe give you a little bit of guidance, but that cannot be the only way to think about the future and what the new consumer wants, or the new sort of businesses that are getting built, both on the B2B side and B2C side. So this is how Rukam is different. We empathize. I'm a founder. Building a VC is not easy. So there's a lot of empathy on the table, as well as a lot of expertise, which is a combination of the team at Rukam as well as our LPs.